here. We're joined first by redshirt sophomore Deshar Booker. Um, if you just want to give us a general thought on the game, then we'll go into some questions.
I don't really have much to say, but I know as my team, myself, and my coaching staff, we went our hardest. We threw everything at them, and they threw everything at us. And it was just a real good competition. Just ended up coming up short.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Blaine. Your question first.
Sure. Good night for you guys. But again, just like you said, Belmont threw everything that they could at you to come away with the win for the second consecutive season. Can you talk about how badly you guys wanted revenge on this team after they eliminated you from the first round last year?
Um, I wouldn't say so much as revenge. I just know that we're the better team. We always have been. And it's just like we're so close, and I know it's gonna be there. So I don't really have much to say about that. I just know that we are the better team, and it's gonna get there. We just gonna keep working every day, every second.
Let's go to Alex. Your question next.
Hey, Shy, it's always great to talk to you. So I know y'all didn't come away with the win tonight, but can you just talk about what it means to finish, the strangest season in sports history?
Um, it means a lot to finish. We had some days where we didn't know we was gonna have practice, where we're gonna be able to travel. So just taking the extra precaution. COVID testing 3 times a week. We did everything we possibly could, to stay protected and keep everybody in our bubble safe as well. And so to make it this far, it means a lot, and I'm very proud of what my team and coaching staff have done.
Let's go back. Blaine has another question. Go ahead, Blaine.
Sure. You mentioned that you guys are the better team and that you guys have a better overall, just composure than Belmont. In your opinion, in losing these 5 seniors, that have just meant so much to this program, I mean, do you look ahead to the future when you do that? When you look ahead to the future, what do you see out of Austin Peay right now?
Can you go a little bit more in detail? I don't get what you mean.
Yeah, so you're losing 5 seniors here, but you're saying that Belmont has you guys are a better team than Belmont. In losing these 5 seniors, how do you feel about this team going into next year? Losing a core like that's meant so much to the program.
The 5 seniors. I'm glad that I was able to be with them. I know they're leaving, and they rubbed off on us. So we learned a lot from them. So I feel like we can carry that over to the team that's already here and the people that's gonna be incoming as well.
Other questions for Deshara? All right, Deshara, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll move next to head coach David Midlick. If anybody has a question for David, just let me know down in the chat and I will call on you again. And once he sits down, we'll have a statement and then take questions. Coach, we'll just start off just a general, your general thought on the game, and then we'll go into some questions.
Yeah, we didn't play perfect, but boy, we played hard and gave effort. Thought we followed the game plan about as well as we could defensively against a really talented Belmont team that came into the tournament really rolling offensively. So couldn't ask much more. When you hold them to 54 points, you hope to find a way to score 55, but it hurt us today that, I thought if we could get to 40% field goal percentage and have under 15 turnovers, we'd have a really good shot at winning. And I think if we'd have shot 40% and had 15 turnovers instead of 19, that we may have been able to pull it out. But I give a lot of credit to that defense to Belmont. They made things difficult on us as well, too.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go questions now. Blaine, you're up first. Go ahead.
Coach Midlick, a great season. But I mean, whenever you look at this Belmont team and sort of how you guys brought them to overtime last year, how tough is it to know that you had another chance to knock off a top team in this tournament, and it just came down to execution at the end?
Yeah, that's right, Mike. We were there effort-wise. It's 1 or 2 more plays, and it goes back again to what what I said with the coaching staff, number of turnovers I thought we could needed to have or less in this game, and what we needed to do shooting percentage wise, and we were just short.
Let's go to Alex next.
Hey, Coach, I saw that, Maggie Knowles, it appeared that she has a right foot injury, and I know Benell got hurt after just 6 minutes of game time. Can you just talk about how much, them not really being able to play in this game affected the outcome?
Yeah, I mean, they're two, a starter and a key component to our team. And so we would love to have had them on the floor. Hope everything's okay with Tahani. The main thing is their health moving forward. We would have loved to have had them out on the floor. I just give so much credit to our players stepping up, especially Casey Kidwell and the effort that she gave today defensively. It was really a team effort, but Casey really is one that stands out to me.
Let's go back to Blaine again.
Coach Midlick, Alex mentioned that there was no Maggie Knowles tonight. Maya LaFleur didn't play, and Tahani Benell was limited in her minutes. But I mean, you look at Kamaya Ward, has a really good game as a freshman, and a couple of younger components as well, performing off the bench. Can you talk about, despite losing your senior core of 5 players, that can you talk about the future of this program a little bit?
I will. I do want to mention the 5 seniors to begin with. I mean, Maya and Kellen didn't play much at the end of the year, but I couldn't ask for better attitude and what they're about. And I think the world of how they've handled things and what they're going to do in the future. Bree and Brandy leaving this program better than they found it when they came in here 4 years ago. And the same thing with Tahani. She never had a bad day of practice. She made the team better on the court during games and during practices and energy. And we'll miss them. They're 5 really good ones. I'm excited about what's coming back. I mean, we pretty much 3 to 4 starters, on paper coming back. I really like the recruiting class that's coming in. You never know, what's going to happen with them until they actually get on a college floor and start playing. But, I like the future of what we have, both with Turners and with what's coming in to join them next year.
We got time for one more question. Another question for Coach Midlick. Anybody? All right, Coach. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.